Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday. One thing I gotta tell you guys. Yesterday we was driving along, and I don't even know why. It's like entering Idaho. We just entered Idaho, by the way. I was driving along, and I was like, it just popped into my head. You know what? The beginning of the last video I did, I didn't add any sound at all to all of them clips. So it's just like dead silence. I don't know what I was thinking. I got the video all done, and then I hit, click to render it, and I don't know.
And it's kind of funny because I can picture everybody turning up the volume.
Yeah, how many of you cranked up your volume and were like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden it started blaring. I think Neil did. Neil said he had to check the battery in his hearing aid. So sorry about that. I don't know.
He was really tired the other night, and I think he just passed out.
Yeah, as soon as I got the video done, I ended up going to bed at like 8 o'clock that night. I was just so tired that day. I don't know why.
Because he was probably stressed worrying about me because I was really sick.
It's probably what it was.
I doubt it.
So, hey, we didn't do a video yesterday because we went from Gretna to Salt Lake City again. I mean,
there wasn't really a whole lot to say.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bore you with the same old crap.
Yeah, and once we got, we didn't go to Salt Lake City. We went to West Jordan, which is just south of Salt Lake City. But I mean, there wasn't anything to really say. And once we got there at like 9 o'clock last night. We had to sit until 9 o'clock this morning to get unloaded.
10:30.
Yeah, there just wasn't really a whole lot to say or show. So that's why I wasn't a video yesterday. But anyway, the video you guys just saw was West Jordan. We was at OSI down there. It's a meat packing plant. We took down 43,000 pounds of pork.
The night guards there
are freaking amazing.
Not even kidding. They made you feel like you were in a 5-star hotel.
Yeah, I mean, I even asked them. I said, "Where's the pool and the hot tub?" I mean, they were really nice. The guards are super nice.
And we've honestly never been treated that way. They were just amazing.
Yeah, they were amazing there. That's for sure. Yeah. So anyway, the video you just saw, that was down there at OSI this morning. We got backed into there. We sat around for like a couple hours past our appointment time, and I let dispatch know that we wasn't sure we was going to make it up here to Rupert because they were leaving us sit there. And she called them, and I mean, within like 5 minutes, they got us into a dock, and they had us unloaded in, 10 minutes, if that. They unloaded us fast. So we got unloaded there. We just left there, stopped in Snowville, got fuel, and now we are on our way to Rupert, Idaho to pick up a load of potatoes. Don't mind potatoes, but they're really heavy. And yes, we're pulling reefer again right now. These new reefers, we're pulling one of the new reefers that they got. These things are freaking amazing on fuel. They just don't use any fuel. I mean, we pulled that meat all the way out here at 10 below. I don't think we used an eighth of a tank of fuel in that thing. When we stopped there to get fuel in the truck, we got DEF and fuel before we go pick up the potatoes, because they're heavy loads, so you want to be full. And that way, if they overweight you, they can pull off. We didn't even put fuel in the reefer because it's still sitting at 7/8 of a tank. So, I mean, it's crazy how good of fuel efficiency these things get.
Well, I gotta say, about last night, when we got there, you're allowed to pull onto the lot or down into the driveway, which when we stopped was like right next to the guard shack. So it was a nice night out. We turned the truck off.
That's beautiful.
And it was like the best sleep that I've had in a really long time.
We shut the truck off, opened up the side windows, which we're usually not comfortable enough to open those anywhere else because you're always worried. You all know how many crazies there are out here.
No, it's going to stay in the left lane.
Yeah, we shut the... I don't know why that's... we shut the truck off, opened up the windows, and then I got a little box fan, stuck that up in the window, and oh man, it was so nice.
It was really, it made you feel comfortable knowing that there was like people watching you pretty much all night. It was just
2 guards right beside our truck all night long.
It was
awesome.
It was comfortable. I mean, it was just like the best night's sleep.
But yeah, on that OSI, when we parked there last night, it says on our dispatch you're allowed to park out on the highway, which you are. They've got parking out there. So we parked out there and then walked up to the guard shack to let him know we was there. And he's like, no, you can. He said, we prefer you to pull right up in our lot. He said, we want you in our lot so we can keep an eye on that trailer for you. Because he said meat's really really high
High-
commodity
high
out here. He said
demand.
people steal it a lot out of trailers. So he said we prefer you on the lot. So yeah, that was just awesome. That was really nice. I had to add that. That way, if anybody else goes to OSI in West Jordan, Utah, yes, you can park on their lot. It's a big long driveway going up to their gate.
They could fit probably 10 semis up
Oh
there.
yeah, probably at least 8 to 10 trucks at least in there. And you can park there. He said if there's parking there, park there. If there's not, then go ahead and park on the highway. So
I don't think they're that busy to where.
no, I'm not riding the left lane. For some reason through here it says to stay in the left lane through traffic. I don't know why. So that's why I was in the left lane, right? So yeah, that's about it. That's got you up to speed.
And our daughter got her cap and gown today.
I'll post a picture.
I cried.
Pretty proud.
Yes, I cried.
Yeah, it's
Sunday
pretty
is
amazing.
going to be a hard day, an exciting, proud, hard day. So
Yeah, it's the last one. Last one to leave the nest. It's just me and her. Then they're giving each other dirty looks for breathing too loud.
Before you know it, we'll be like an old married couple.
So yeah, that's going to be us when Jen leaves the house. So I'll pick back up with you guys when we get up here to Rupert, Idaho. Interested how they weigh these triples like that. Now, when you come in here, if you want to park, can you park right here before you go across the scale?
yeah.
Yeah. got their scale padded a little bit. All right, we got our potatoes. Yes. 41.5 of delicious Sun Valley potatoes. Never heard of them. I guess it's a Cisco thing. All right, so on the other camera, the one with the external mic, apparently when we recorded the last time, I left it on. I didn't tell it to stop, I should say. And I told Donna to take it down and delete, you know, the worthless video that's on there, but she don't know how to delete the video, so I'm not going to try to explain to her while I'm driving down the road. So we're using the old crummy Hero 4 without the external mic. This is one we usually use for the drive video. So if it sounds like crap, we already know. Yeah.
We don't need comments.
We don't need comments. Yes, no input. All right, so we got loaded there. We were a little bit over on the steers. We were like 13,360 on the steers. So we slid the tandems, and then their scale's not real accurate though, because after we left there, we went over to the Loves, and I'll post a picture of the scale tickets. I don't remember what we were, but we were a little bit heavy on the trailer, like 150 pounds. So we just slid it one hole to the back, and that leveled us out. So we could go a little more to the back, but no big deal. We just come across the scale here in Utah, or in Idaho, and we were good. We're full of DAF, full of fuel, and full of reefer, so now we know we can be full. But we like to have the drives in the trailer a little more close on the weight, but it'll be okay. We're heavy, so. So yeah, the video of the Loves, when we went to scale, I'll post after we get done blabbing, then we'll cut the video. That'll be it. That place was a cluster. There's a flatbed coming this way against traffic.
Well, when we
Then
first
there's
went in,
then there's another guy coming out of the cat scale backward. He come through the cat scale the wrong way. I'll post a picture of that right now. I don't know what this guy was thinking. He come onto the scale backward, stopped, and then pulled off. I don't know.
If he scaled like that, you're going to be a little off, buddy.
I don't know how he did it. Unless he got out of the truck and ran back to the microphone, because it's on the other side. So I don't know. I don't know what the heck he was thinking, but that place was a cluster. Man, that place is in... It's exit 211 up in Idaho. That place is the absolute worst place you can put a truck stop, because when you come off the interstate, you got to cross 4 lanes of traffic to make a left to get down to the Loves. And then when you come out of there, it's just as bad. There's just traffic just flying through there, and trying to get out of there was just as bad. What a horrible place for a Loves.
Yeah, and then when you're leaving, if cars are turning left...
Yeah, they're trying to get out in front of you. And, oh, yeah, it's a mess.
Yeah.
We wasted like 8 minutes there just scaling. That was ridiculous. Well, it is for us, because we use the app, so... Anyway, we got our weights good. We're all good. Just came through the scale. It was all good. So, good to go. So we are going back. We're taking this back, and we're dropping this at one of our drop lots. Doesn't matter what one, but we're dropping it at one of our drop lots. And then we're going down to Pella Windows in Pella, Iowa. We're going to pick up a load there, and I'm assuming we're picking it up for another driver, because we're going to pick it up at Pella Windows and take it up to Homestead, to our terminal, and drop it there for somebody. And then from there, we're going home. So from the looks of it, probably get home around 6 o'clock tomorrow night-ish, 5, 6 o'clock. And if we wouldn't have sat so long down in West Jordan, we would have been home a lot sooner, but you know, it is what it is. We got a 3-day weekend, so it ain't no big deal.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
We got Monday off. So we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Exciting.
It's exciting.
So yeah, so that's about it. I got like 6 hours left to drive. I've literally ate my clock just sitting all day. I drove like 4 hours from West Jordan. It's like 4 hours up to Rupert, Idaho. I drove that. And yeah, I mean, I've just been sitting. That's it. Now, Wyoming was shut down earlier.
It's open.
According to the app, it's open right now, but they still have strong winds, so...
And snow.
And snow, and fog, and rain in some areas. Elk Mountain, I believe, got rain and fog. Wham Sutter, I think she said, had some snow earlier. And they said wet roads and snow, so if the wet roads are wet, then it's obviously not sticking to the roads. It was shut down to light high profile. We're by no means light. We're like 79,000. So if the winds are under, 50, 55 mile an hour, we're going. We're going. We ran through 50, 55 mile an hour winds with 78, 79,000. You just got to slow down and be careful. We had no issues. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan for tonight. Try to get into Nebraska in the morning, get this kicked off, get down to Pella. Yep. That's the plan. All right. No drive video with this because I am using the drive video camera. If somebody don't know how to delete video, I know how to delete video. I know how to delete
If you wouldn't have forgotten to turn it off. We
Donna
wouldn't
made a
have any
delicious
issue.
dinner tonight.
Exactly.
She made a good dinner. Made some, while we was sitting in the dock there getting our potatoes, she made fajitas. They were really good. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Not really anything to catch going through here. It's Idaho's, this part of Idaho is pretty flat, but don't let it fool you, because 20 miles down the road, we'll be doing 25 mile an hour up the hills. So, but for right now, we got it going good.
Yeah, that's gonna be super fun going to Wyoming.
We're not that bad. We're only 41.5. We came out here at almost 44,000, so
But
it's not that bad.
also have wind and snow and rain
Yeah.
and fall.
But yeah, anyway, it's been the week. It's been the whole week has been the week of just
Weather, rain.
well, I was gonna say heavy loads, just
Well,
heavy loads all week. Everything was 41,000, 44,000 pounds all week.
yeah, heavy loads and
Wind.
crappy weather.
Trying to push the mountains with 35, 40 mile an hour wind, a headwind, while you're 44,000 pounds in the trailer is not fun.
No, going up Salt Lake last night, there was, what, 27?
20, I didn't think you were doing that. I thought you were slower than that, but yeah. Coming up out of Salt Lake, that climb up out of there, oof, man, that thing can kick your butt
It
coming
didn't
out of
look
there.
that bad, but it's steep.
Dude, it's steep. So, all right, that's it, because you guys probably don't want to listen to the crappy video, or the crappy audio anyway. The video's amazing, because, yeah, and it's pretty windy, so you're probably hearing wind noise. So, don't complain.
We know.
It won't happen again. It just, it happened. It is what it is.